Not sure if you're going to hear this, but now they're bringing in the retaining wall. And it's going up there in the corner where they built it up. And we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. So it's just pouring out here again. Of course, I am worried about flooding, but I feel sorry for these guys out in the rain. We've had lightning and thunder. And as you can see, they have put in some retaining wall blocks. But yeah, I mean, the water is just coming. So Mom and I are in the house. Oops, let's start again. So Mom and I are in the house where it's nice and dry because it's just coming down out there. Don't have the flower bed done today like I was hoping to have done. Whitman picked up some compost today, but the compost is hot. So before I put it on top of the glads, we got to get it cooled down. I don't want cooked bulbs. We've got some, why can I not remember what it is? Larkspur, Definium. I've got the Definium out there to plant. So if it lifts up or the rain starts, we'll get out there and finish that off. And then I got to get the compost into the backyard because we want to get the big bed built out there. And good news, our potatoes are coming up. So I'm going to keep an eye on what's happening out here. I'm so worried about flooding. That's my biggest concern, is we don't want the basement to flood again. And so we'll see. I will show you what it's like once they finish for the day. So they're all done. I don't know, this hill gets higher and higher. They started to put in the retaining wall. I'm just going to get up there and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, that's what it's looking. And yes, that's from the gazebo above. Windstorm, things blew off. But this is what it's looking like, and this is how the retaining wall is going in. They dug a really deep hole. I mean, you can see that's where the retaining wall is, and they've dug way down and then filled it up. Like, this was way deeper than this. And they've got these in here. I don't know how many more they're putting in. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I'm hoping this pathway stays here between our decks. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. And so that is what it's looking like right now. And just another look at what it looks like down there. And then also, see my greenhouse? Let's chat about my greenhouse. I'm really not sure how much we can take, how much more. So I was gonna have a video of our flower garden done. I have 2 more plants to put into it. That'll happen tomorrow, so the video will come out tomorrow instead of today, but I'll put this one on today, so there'll still be a video today. But we were, I can't even talk. So I was planting flowers out in the front garden, and then I was planting tomatillas, and Mom was out picking our peas, and I went into the greenhouse because we're kind of storing stuff in there right now. And I went over to the edge and I noticed our poly is slit. I have double poly on the greenhouse, and that's so in the spring and winter, or fall, whatever, I have air blowing in between. And so it just helps keep our greenhouse a little bit warmer. But right on the side, just above where our wiggle wire is, it's slit through the 2 layers of that. So, Nugget, stop. And so, like, it's just one more thing on top of that. So I'm gonna call our insurance company. Can it go in with our current claim? Because I'm not gonna put in 2 claims, not a chance, because that'll really mess us over for insurance and stuff like that. So I'm gonna talk to them first. I'm gonna talk to the city and say, look, you guys have cut our greenhouse, and it's not cheap. It's like 2 different layers of poly. One is for ultraviolet. And it's not just the poly cost money. It's the time to take it apart, the time to put it together. And when my mom did this with me, was that 3 years ago or 4 years ago? I can't remember now. She was younger. She's 82 now. And so I don't want my mom, Nugget, stop your whining. He wants out. They don't like being locked up in their little pen. I don't want her climbing up a ladder trying to help me to do this. And I'm just like, I can't believe it. One more thing. I did go online today and look for some different kind of trees we could plant or they could plant. And, you know, fencing, because we do not want to be looking at the gravel pit. And so we'll see. But so this video is a little bit shorter, and I'm just praying that something else doesn't go wrong tomorrow. It did rain again, and as soon as it rains, I start to panic. Because if it keeps coming, I mean, it'll just come down. I mean, now it's flat and it'll be just like over. There's nothing to stop it from going into our place. They did tell me that they've dug a little trench up there to help direct the water down the hill. But then I'm like, yeah, go down the hill or down the road, and we have neighbors down at the end of the road, could end up in their place. But still, there's still that fear. If it rains, are we going to flood? You know, is it going to do more damage? But I am going to say good night or goodbye for now from my mini homestead, and we'll see you on the next video. And I'm just praying, nothing more, please, nothing more. Bye for now from my mini homestead.